What up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chat, how you doing, baby? Let me know if y'all can hear me good. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. What's good, guys? Let's see who's all in the building right now. Let's see who's all in the building. Oh, thank you, Smell the Roses. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Speeding home. She said she running lights and everything. I just love you. Hit the like button. Smell the Roses, guys. Check out her channel. She is super duper cool. What's good? What's good? G Honda. Up, guys. Put in the chat where y'all from, guys. Like West Coast, East Coast. Y'all in another country. What's good? What up, 3 a.m.? What's good, guys? What's up, Mike? What's going on, Ryan James? Chuck W. How you doing, baby? DeAndre. How you doing, babe? How do you? Chuck W. Glad to be in such good company. Tipping my hat off to y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's a welcome. Thanks, guys. Y'all are just so welcoming right now. Loud and clear. Good, good. What is good today, guys? Hold up. Load one more thing. Then I got y'all. And I got y'all together. Hold up. I think this is the only one I'm loading up here. Hold up. Let me just send that off. And I got y'all. I got y'all. Charlotte, the Bay Area. The Bay. That's what's up. Who else? Somebody said Charlotte. We got any East Coast in the building? I know Skinny from Florida. Why this sound like a safe beat? sound like a safe beat to y'all. What's good, guys? Hit the like button for me, guys, as y'all are coming in here. Oh, we got us. Oh, Ryan James. Okay. I didn't know that you were in Sunrise, Florida. That sounds like a nice place to retire. You like it? Vancouver. That's what I'm talking about. Vancouver in the building, loud and clear. Hey guys, also put in the chat if this is your first time in here. I see Diddy got 4 years. He probably already got like what, 2 years time served. To SWV beat, I meant. Look, I know, look. We was all running late getting up in here today. So, hey, but I'm happy to join y'all. I got all kind of stuff to talk about. If you ain't never been in my live before, get ready. Because I do not hold back. I see the folks is going back and forth on YouTube. See the O'Shea, Anton Daniels going down. Look, it's hard out here being a YouTuber. Like, real talk. Got them over there beefing. Well, not actually beefing, but everybody got their own difference of opinion of different things. But it is what it is. I call out both. I call out when something seems crazy or anything. The diddler. You're not lying. All right, hold up. I'm loading one more thing up real quick, guys. Let's see here. I think I got it. Look, let's talk about it. Yeah, Diddy probably was. I know he's happy. People didn't realize though about the whole situation is he wasn't on trial for his character. He not on trial for his character. He on trial for other stuff. So when people be like he did this and did that, he's not on trial for his character. Okay, you knew what was gonna happen if you went to a Diddy party. Quit playing. It says whatever happened to all the celebrities in XXX vids at Diddy. Oh, they hey, those probably some more files that might have disappeared. I tell you what, depending on who you are, I bet you certain things, like, hey, you know what? Look, 50 months for being kinky. Look, all I got to say is, I mean, you got to be able to read the room. And I'm pretty sure, I figured he probably wasn't going to get a lot of time. I mean, what all did they have? I mean, if anything, besides him playing soccer ball with Cassie, which was a terrible thing. I don't condone that at all. But she was kind of doing the same thing he was doing. So, I mean, where do you go with that? You see what I'm saying? DeAndre, not my first time, not my first live, but first few. Didn't know you had a channel until SBC shouted you out and started coming in Regal Rumble. Oh, thank you. Been enjoying your commentary ever since. Well, welcome, baby. I so appreciate you. AJ Rants, what up, babe? Another channel I love, and you are moving too. Congratulations. It says Diddy should have pulled a Russell Simmons and ran away to Bali. Yeah, because Russell ain't never coming back. Okay, he is out. You're now. Russell don't even know Russell no more. He's never coming back. You will never see him. He's not coming back at all. And you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. What's the difference from Diddy and Hugh Hefner? Not saying neither one of them is right, but what's the difference between them? But no cameras and nobody taking the court. Like, what's the difference? He had all the girls sitting around. He had the little parties. Looked like he had little parties. So what's the big difference with it? Can somebody? You said skin color. Well, of course, skin color is definitely. But when you think about it, when people go, he should be in jail. I'm like, well, are we saying that about Hugh? Now, you know them young girls didn't want to be around him. Smoker jacket and all. They probably went up out of there. So I don't what's the difference? What is the difference? There's not really a lot of a difference. I'm just saying, is there really a big difference when it comes to, that type of situation? I don't think it is. I honestly don't. What is so much of the difference in it? But nobody talks about that. I'm just saying. Is he a Satanist? Most likely. Is he crazy? Probably. But I'm just saying, that's gonna be a wild situation. I tell you what, if I was Kathy, I wouldn't be staying nowhere near the United States. I'll be up out of there. Said thousands of drunken kings went through history. Went this way through history. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, this is not the first time, right? This is not what is the difference? Imagine Hugh Hefner parties in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, people was mad at Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was at the Hugh Hefner parties. I'm pretty sure Bill was not by himself. and doing whatever that was going down, regardless. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. So I'm just saying, I don't think there's any difference in it. AJ Redd says, I find it funny that Hollywood tries to lecture the rest of us about morality when they are a bunch of, oh yeah, super, super, super. Okay, come on now. I mean, it's all a situation, right? It's all a situation. It really honestly is. Then he messed up when he sued that liquor company. Once he sued that liquor company, it was over. Once he sued that liquor company, that's when he messed up. I don't think it had nothing to do with the rest of the stuff. I think once he sued the liquor company, it was over. He played with people that was, he played checkers. He didn't play chess. Cosby was playing to hide the pudding pop. Oh, yeah, he definitely was. He definitely probably was playing hide the pudding. Just imagine though, they took him down. That man was like 103 years old. 103 years old. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, where's the lie at? 1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%. Like, yeah, most of Hollywood. Most of Hollywood. Only ones that ain't being really called out is probably a lot of them women. If y'all don't think women have casting couches, I'm pretty sure they do. But women been getting away with a lot of crimes forever. And people know it, shoot. Just as much as the dumb priest was getting into it, I'm pretty sure them nuns was too. It's almost like people don't call out the ladies. Okay. AJ Rand says, right, when Cosby started the process of buying NBC, yeah, telling you, when he started buying NBC, they took him down. They took him down faster than a WWF wrestler fight, okay? He went down fast. I mean, super fast. And that's real. Hey, Purse BS, like, yeah, like, come on now. Like, I mean, where is the love at? It's that AJ Rand said the comedian Jim Jeffries talks about having to pleasure a female producer to get a part. I could only imagine. Imagine. Like, I mean, like I said, a lot of women's crimes are never ever found out. You know how many volleyball coaches and basketball coaches that are female that probably then did all kind of stuff and they probably never come to light because she's a woman. All the terrible women that probably on the pulpit that nobody's going to say anything because it's Sister Maria. DeAndre says, right, I bet for however many victims Weinstein had, he probably had as many as willing. Yeah, and think about the women who a lot of times hurt people. I talk to a lot of guys on a daily about different things, and they always say something about some crazy lady that then did something, but it's just not talked about because it's a woman. I mean, come on, all them teachers. It was just a teacher that just got in trouble, and she had a group of guys, a group of young kids. But I'm just saying, but it's not going to be pushed in the news like that. What up, Mike? How you doing, baby? Like, real talk. Allegedly, they were saying Ellen had got into some stuff and she bounced up out. You ain't seen, I don't even know if she even have an American passport anymore. I mean, she danced her way up out of America. You ain't seen her since. I'm telling you, it's not talked about at all. I think when it comes to social media and just media, period, people talk about what they feel like talking about. It says Ella and Puffy were best friends. Oh yeah, she probably was up in there. Look, Diddy was friends with a lot of people until he wasn't. He probably was calling them. They probably was like, don't call this number no more. They probably do not call this number no more. You imagine how it's about to be when he's seeing the people now in about a year and a half, and they gonna be like, man, I just couldn't talk to you right then and there. Look, while Russell Simmons sitting over there in pure just Just in sweaty huts right now over there, just sweating, hot. He ain't got no choice but to lose some weight. Diddy, commissioner, stayed right though. Commissary. Oh, I bet it did. I bet it did. This is many people that probably didn't like him. He probably had way more people that liked him. You know how many fans come out? Like Menendez brothers, like they both got married to women they didn't know. Women will write men and while they are in prison. And I'm talking about some like women with money. They will write you. And if you're famous, they will come and they will do whatever you tell them to do. I will say that they do. They will. I mean, it's happened. Charles Manson, all of them, they all had girls that would send money and all kind of stuff. I bet you R. Kelly got all kind of people sending him stuff. AJ Red says she used to talk about him on her show all the time. She did, until she didn't. You can see her saying it. Yeah, she's always talked about him. I seen them. I seen them. Her little white pantsuits. And next thing you know, she was gone. You didn't see her no. You didn't see her no more. Blessings to everyone. How you doing, Credible Greens? And you didn't see them no more. Now you don't see nobody. It says women like Jeffrey. Yeah, they did. They did. They was writing Jeffrey. You know, you gotta be a crazy lady to write Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, and he gay, like a whole clown world. I mean, and it'd be women who had good pensions, had good jobs. I mean, these was retired teachers and all kind of stuff. These wasn't, the homeless women. These wasn't homeless women on the bench. Like, for real. Purr said, I had a prison pen pal a few years ago, but then she got out and tried to rob me. She got out and tried to rob you. Ryan James said that GH. Oh yeah, all that baby, all that. Tell you what, he is clicking on Amazon right now and ordering them something right now. I mean, he's already done like what, a year and a half? At least a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I mean, just think about. I'm just thinking about all the ones that where they going like, man, I just had to do what I had to do. They all gonna be trying to climb back. That's the thing though. When you got money, and I don't care what nobody say, it's all plays in it. Especially as a black man, like I mean that money gonna play. They want that money too. They want that money too. So it's not just the one thing. it's a couple things. And now he out. Now Cassie's husband gotta look at her. Sad. Because he had to sit through that trial. Like, I know that had to be something to sit through that trial and have her come home and kiss the babies. I mean, that had to be something crazy. I'm sorry, it had to be. Like, what I say the same thing about what's old dude's name, but the Shay. The guy that had to pay the girl all the money. I think Club Shay Shay. I think, when you dealing with certain people, you got to pay him the money. If he had gave her a career, if she would have been a Beyonce, I don't think she probably would even wanted to come out because, I mean, she's Beyonce now. Like, she would have been dancing on the stage. She would have been on about her business. But I don't think he ever, really gave her nothing. He didn't really give her nothing. Like how he did Shine when he came home. Would he give him 50 grand? You imagine doing 10 years for somebody to give you 50 grand? He gave that man 50 grand. 50 grand. And took her on a shopping spree the same day for $500,000 in the mall. I don't even know. What would you buy for $500,000 in the mall? I mean, that was the most wildest thing ever. All I can say is a lot of them people that he had around him, they wanted to be around him. They did. But let's talk about this real quick, because this young man, Young Dolph's cousin, Jay Fizzle, whoever he may be, has 31 kids, with 3 more on the way. totaling 34. What I want to know is who are the clowns that are getting pregnant by somebody like this? Of course, all the comments going on for him. I guess we all know terrible, terrible person to have 31 kids and counting. But who are the women that are like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a chance. Like I'm just saying, like, who are the women that are like, you know what? People change. 31, 31, 31. Look at them all up there. And this is why we gotta work on our women more. We gotta work on our women more. We got to. We got to. Because if not, this is the type of stuff that happens right here. DeAndre said, I believe those women in the photo are his BMs. That's crazy. I wouldn't even want to show my face. I wouldn't even like, who are you to show your face? Like, how do you explain to your children that you had kids with somebody with so many kids? Now, this is where it's gonna get a little rocky on this channel. I believe if that person said who he was, pretty sure he said he had them kids, he wasn't gonna change, he's who he is. If you went along with that, Keisha, Jenny, let me see, you got any white ones in there? Nope, I don't see any white ones in there. You went along with it. You didn't have to go along with his process. If you went along with this man's process after this man already had 31 kids, babe, you are an accomplice. You are signing up to be a stepmom. You're not a victim no more at all. Like, come on. Like, am I wrong? Put one in the chat if y'all think that's on you of you. And then these be the same women that open up a TikTok and call the man sorry and say he ain't this and he ain't that. He's never claimed to be any more than what he was. That's all I'm saying. You say he the Johnny Appleseed of the generation. Terrible. And he looked like he don't even know which way is right or left. But he's young Dolph's cousin. So, I mean, think about that. What kind of chance do your kid, like, when is it the women's responsibility on this? We already said he fried. We already agreed that he's fried. We already agreed that he is going to be probably a terrible father. So why would you jump out the window? Like, come on now. And you hear women always go, why y'all gotta pick on us? Why you gotta say something? Because y'all are the ones that are allowing it. He couldn't have kids by you if you don't let him. How you get in the door? How does a man get in the door like this? I'm just saying, like, and then they'll be like, cause he did me like this. He did you like nothing. Like, you seen that the building was on fire and clearly one inside. Building is up on flames. And he's like, you know what? Let me run in there real quick. I mean, look, and then they proud of it. Look at them. They got on stripper attire. Like they all got together to take this picture. This was we taking a picture day. How do you tell your kids what to do right when you did, like, how do you come at your kids with anything? I mean, he's running through bodies like Usain Bolt. Look, he ran through the boxes like you said it all day long. All day long. It needs to be the women that be like, what does it matter how many men I slept with? Like all of them. And imagine, I keep telling people, kids gonna meet each other. Kids gonna meet their siblings and date on accident. Mark my words. Like, mark my words, how many are going to meet different siblings and not know that they're siblings? Because you got to think about the side babies that, that only get the side fry. Nobody knows about the side babies. So you can possibly meet Kids gonna need blood tests in the future. If not, y'all gonna be having some West Virginia kids. And that is not gonna be nice. 22, like he had 22, meaning he added 9 cents. So he had 22 kids in 2024. Then he added on 9? They all need penicillin shots. And I mean fast.
Men aren't meant to be loved. They got enough love.
Then you got women like this that come on here. You got women that come on here and say things like this. Because all them baby mamas signed up. You signed up for the struggle. You signed up for that hard march, that hard walk. You signed up for it. And maybe it might sound different coming from me sometimes. Like, man, you signed up for that. When women be like, well, he was man enough to make. No, he wasn't. He only wanted to crack cheeks. He didn't want to be there for nothing else. I get it. He did it, but he never said he was about to be there. Ever. Especially in a small town. I'm telling you, small town, everybody know everybody. 9 in 1 year is like, this is that Cardi B situation. This is pretty much the same thing. If Stefan Diggs allegedly had three newborns this year, like I'm just saying, like, that's crazy to me. How?
From their moms. They're meant to earn their respect. The next time a man with potential promises you something verbally, tell him you pay attention to actions, not promises, and mean it. I want to hear more women saying, you can't be inconsistent and entitled. Start saying things like, I'm actually really submissive when my man takes care of all of my wants and needs. If a man ever tries to test you, get extremely upset. Say something like, I'm not looking for someone who's gonna test me. I'm looking for somebody who's gonna protect me. And if an argument ensues, insist that you can't argue with him. Tone is important. At any point in time, just randomly say, I'm not raising nobody's son. If you're dating a guy who has kids, always question where his kids are and why they aren't with him. I want to see more women detaching right after getting back on good terms. Then say something like, don't mistake access for attachment. I can love you and leave you. I need you to randomly ask, if you're not here to elevate me, why are you here?
I'm bringing cunty back.
And this is the foolishness that I be talking about. I mean, folks, they make it easy. They make it easy for me to find these videos. They make it easy for me. And look, this woman giving women advice.
These basic bitches don't know how to act. I hypnotize them when I...
That ain't cute. Just because you bought it and you put it in your closet, I need y'all to really, like, start thinking about y'all's wardrobe. Like, for real.
throw it back. I keep it classy, but that's just the act. Do you love me?
Look at her just. That ain't cute. Ain't nothing about that cute. Ain't nothing. You walking all through the lobby and restaurants like that, stomach all hanging out. Oh, there we go. But these are the women. These are the women that come on here and tell you what they want you to do and how you gonna do it and how you should be a mean girl and this and that. And underneath that wig, we have Mr. Marcus. She ain't even braid that. She ain't got no Meek Mill braids or nothing. She just threw it on there. Just the puff sponge stomach. She look like she avoid vegetables. She definitely look like she avoid vegetables all day long. But these be the ones. These be the ones. These are the ones that be talking crazy like that. Like she don't deserve. She don't be talking crazy when you telling me that you take off your hair like that, and your hair like Reaper seeds. Look at that. That is terrible. Look at it. Hold up. Don't hide now. Put them hands down. Put them hands down. Put the hands down. like, come on. Why do we? That's the exact same lady. Yeah, them edges ain't edging. Nappy roots. That's the same lady. Same lady. She's recreating, I think, a family. Is she supposed to be a bad bee? Ma'am, that's what they do.
Have these conversations.
And this lady, oh my gosh. I found her the other day on TikTok, unfortunately. And just listen. Before I start into this lady, like, why are y'all so angry? Why are you so angry? Like, why do y'all intentionally make male bashing videos as if nobody not gonna say nothing about them?
As Black women and come together, it will happen. It's slowly starting to happen. This is why a lot of these men are losing their fucking minds, because they're starting to realize more women are going to take away access. And this is also why I tell Black women, if you are in a state that allows you to carry, you need to do that. I talk about that as well.
Look, what do you mean? You gonna pew pew the guys? You gonna pew pew the men? This is nuts to me. Like, come on. Like, why?
It is worth it to me. Change is not going to happen as long as everybody's scared. I'm not afraid, because I know that there is a power up there that's way bigger than us.
I know you ain't gonna bring God into this. Have you just said for the women to get them a pew pew so they can pew pew the men? Come on. Y'all know I went to her page.
So what the fuck I gotta be scared of? Because I'm putting God first? I ain't never gonna be scared when I'm putting God first. I ain't know what I got to be scared of when I'm putting him first.
She is so masculine.
That doesn't even make any sense. Ain't no reason for me to fear when I'm putting him first.
Look at me. I'm all in her thing.
Anna Marie says can't run on empty. You sure can't.
I'm gonna be safe.
So
She just ignored my text.
somebody says seek first the kingdom, not a nigga. I'm telling you, that's why Black women are losing. Because it's like these niggas mean more to you than your children, than God, than your mama, than your sister, than your job. Baby, I wish the fuck I would put a man before everything that I've worked for. I wish the fuck I would. There will never be a time in history where that would happen.
I don't think anybody's gonna put her first while she's playing. Like, nobody's putting you first. Like, are you? And you're the mouth. When I say the mouth that these women are having, why y'all cuss so much? God does not want to hear your cussing mouth, and you got the nerve to put it in the same sentence. And why are y'all so hard?
Because at the end of the day, he can only do what you allow. It doesn't matter how great of an actor he is. We literally have women out here who are sleeping with men that you've only known for a few weeks. Why? How the fuck was he able to get in that quick? You don't even know this man's last name.
That's her page. How
is a man able to come to your house for the first time within the first week of meeting you?
Found it. Ma'am, you talking about you don't care about guys. You don't care about men. Who that outfit for when you go to that gym? This woman got a full beat makeup on. That's probably why she's single, because she don't know how to dance. But I'm just saying, but you going to the gym in your little booty shorts and your makeup on, you got earrings on and everything. Like, this is crazy.
What is discipline? Discipline is when you don't feel.
Look, she said men of all races love me at the gym. No, they don't. I'm pretty sure they don't. Not with that mouth. Them shorts are cutting off blood flow. They cutting off blood flow. And that's how you go into the gym. There's no way you got a good workout in them shorts. I know they stink.
Discipline.
I know they stink. I know they do.
I'm replying to this comment. And we're talking.
Like, why do men do that? I mean, why do women do that? Why do y'all come on here and y'all say y'all want to decenter men, but really they're the center of your life? It's just that you probably can't get nothing to stay. That's all. Because clearly, when you walk out the house with that outfit on, you are not wearing that for your workout. I ain't never seen nobody match pink hoops with pink shoes in my life to go to the gym. He said the biggest fakes are the ones when you see those women without makeup. Yeah, like, and then this is her.
Talking about when Black men first started dating out, when it was first allowed for Black men to date white women, because that's who Black men mostly ran to.
Actually, Black men mostly marry Black women. I don't know where that's coming from, but I think people should date who they want to date.
Is white women, right? I think it's disingenuous to say that there's nothing Black women could have done about it. Black women could have simply stopped giving birth. Black women could have stopped supporting Black men as a collective group when they started seeing how treasonous Black men were.
Like, why are you that angry? Black men, y'all treasonous? Treasonous? Look, come on now. Now you telling me that you want a decenter man. Meanwhile, your butt is in the camera looking like somebody's boob. How's your butt look like a boob like that? But you hate men. Like, why don't we just really say what it is? Why don't we just say things ain't working out? Instead of having anger in your heart for these men, like, these are left daughters. They gotta be. Look at her. You ain't showing off the shoes. And this is how you going to the gym. This woman has on chandelier earrings going to the gym. Like, come on. Like, do they not think their page is open? Like, and here we go. You know, that's the shot she's looking for. But she hates men. Look at her. She's directing all her followers to hate men. She on her talking, I don't know how y'all get with men. I don't know how y'all mess with them like this. This is how. Because somebody's gonna hit you in your DM. This is how. Why is she acting like she don't know what she's doing? Sandra knows exactly what she's doing. She know what she's doing. Look at her. And here we go again. But now look at that. You wore that to the gym. That look like that's good fabric there. Like, ain't no good moisture wicking fabric. Like, that's probably why she ain't got nobody. Like, don't move. She don't need to do them moves no more. She don't do them moves ever again.
Because I'm only sleeping with, at the time I'm only sleeping with one man. I didn't know that men, if they're not with you, they will sleep with Tamika in the morning, Shantae in the afternoon, and then sleep with Yolanda at night.
Now look, she about to notice my texts now.
These dudes literally be sleeping with several women in one day. I did not know that. Did y'all know that? Who is this? Oh, somebody that's not following me. Real talk, Anna, what do you mean we need each other? What does that comment mean? I just want you to answer the comment before I block you. What do you mean by we need each other? Who is we need? Who is that exactly? I did not know that until I started listening to Tony Gaskins. I did not know that. That's why I say it's so many things I've learned over these past years. I had no idea. Somebody say it happened to me. Oh no.
She does.
I did not know that.
Hold up. It said
Oh, really?
She said she's a pick-me. She said she's a big pick-me.
What do you mean by we need each other? Who is we need?
My thing is, right, when they have these lives, right, you're not allowed to state your point. One thing about I notice with men that have lives, they let the women come on there and talk. They let them get their point across. When women have lives and they just want to rant and just bash the men, you're not allowed to say anything. All you see me say was we need each other. And she was like, who need each other? Like, why are they like this? Like, come on. Yeah, like she's I'm gonna block you because we need each other. Wow. One day I was in a live and I was like, well, I was like, well, the men in my life are great. I was like, I had a great father. I was at a great husband. And block. They will block you. They don't care. They don't want to hear your side. It's so one-sided. And y'all wonder why nobody takes y'all serious. My thing is, if you have a point to make, right? And if it's your live, why can't you make that point without cussing and being belligerent and being ignorant and calling people names? The men, they're not even allowed talking when they come on there. The men come on them lives that they be like, state your pronoun. And they be like, what? And they be like, state your pronoun. I'm hanging up on you. We're gonna block you. I'm like, that's just ignorant. Ron James says she got a combative, argumentative spirit. Yeah, like you're mad. Nobody cares that your tennis shoes are matching your earrings. Like they're not going. They're not going.
Who is that exactly? I did not know that until I started listening to Tony Gaskins. I did not know that. That's why I say it's so many things I've learned over these past years. I had no idea.
You still don't have any idea. And I'm pretty sure Tony Gaskins did not say whatever he said for you to be like this.
Somebody say it happened to me. Oh no.
Like she is just like gonna roll.
I did not know that. Oh, really?
It said she's a pick-me. She was on another live I participated in. And you gotta think, any live I've ever been on TikTok, I am not getting smart with these ladies. And they all kick me off. They'll block me in a heartbeat. I'm like, why? Like, we can't have an opinion? It says she's rocking a lot of masculine, bitter war energy that makes me want to run. She definitely is. Like, that's not cute. Like, what is all of that? The stupid wig, the stupid eyelashes, the eyeliner. Like it's a lot. It is a lot. And women don't realize like the men are telling you what they don't like. They tell you they don't like. And y'all still doing it. I used to listen to Tony years ago before I was red pilled. Hey, I don't know that much about Tony, but I'm pretty sure that this is not what is he a pander? He be pandering? AJ Rant said this chick's voice is deeper than mine. Like, yes, like she's mad. Anna is too good for these ladies' lives. Oh, I'll never get in a box ever. Like, yeah, I will never sit on a live like that. Not one time in my life.
Hi.
Kendra, you gotta stop doing this to me.
I'm gonna stop doing what to you? You call me.
The second time.
The second time what? And each time you call me. Why your eyes so big?
I did see Derek Jackson this, but I could not find a live where they say he was crying. I seen him saying that he was crying because he got with some girl, but I couldn't find a live. If you find a live, send it to me because I ain't seen it, or put it in the chat. I ain't seen that.
Cause I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Come to TikTok.
Okay, sorry. I'm not starstruck. I am a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. This Kendra.
Oh, he is a pander. Okay.
You're so sweet. So where are you calling me from?
I am calling you from Kansas City.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many?
3.
By how many men?
By 1.
You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
Because I want it to be fast.
Are
You
serious?
asked me questions. You want me to stop. You don't want me to tell you no lie, right?
So you divorced your husband because you wanted to be out here in these streets?
I did. Yep.
Well, how did that street life work for you?
It did not. That's why I'm single.
So did you have an affair with your husband?
I did not. I wanted to.
So you got a divorce because you wanted to have sex
She definitely cheated.
with other men.
One particular man.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
I did.
And what happened after that?
It was horrible.
Did you try to get your ex-husband back?
No. I
Did
felt
you-
a little ratchet afterwards.
How long was
Because you are ratchet. And you definitely messed with that man before you got divorced.
you married for?
19 years.
So you divorced your husband of 19 years all because you wanted to have sex with another man.
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
So what would you tell to the ladies watching? What advice would you give them?
Don't leave your man. Your husband. You can leave a man, but don't leave your husband.
So now with all that being said, what kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a white.
Your eyes are diabolic. Look at her eyes. Imagine her being on top of anybody with them eyes. Like, who want to be with you when you already off the chain like that? Who's taking on that liability? Like, I'm just saying, like, who?
man. White
Lisa,
man.
are you being a comedian?
No, I'm being for real.
Okay, why do you want a white man? Why you want a white man now?
Because I think they're a little bit more in tune with a sensitive atmosphere.
They're not. And ladies, the black women who all are in the chat or who are looking, they are not interested. Only 4% of marriages are between black women and white men. And I don't know why y'all think that they're going to take more than Tyrone going to take. If anything, you're not getting in his mama's house. You're not eating the green bean casserole for Christmas. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not. And you think black men are tough about your weight. You ain't seen that yet till you seen a white man. They don't play that big stuff. They don't play that thick stuff that y'all call thick.
So no black men, just white men only.
White men only.
What are your deal breakers?
Black men.
Why don't you want to date black men ever again?
I don't, because it's just too much. Baby mama drama. Give me some more, T.
Girl, you a black woman who left her whole husband because you want to be out here in the streets with your vagina. So we got Shatanda.
You know the crazy thing is how she's saying the baby mama drama. And I'm gonna say it again. Quit letting people lie to y'all. About 52% of men don't even have children. 52% of black men don't even have children. All the lies that y'all spill on this internet. Even when the women be like, well, they're all in jail. Like, that is not true. Like, why do y'all just go off and just go there? Like, if she was in a hoodie, she'll look like Labu. Who's that? It said because she tried every other race and nobody. Ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? I don't care what post that y'all seen. Y'all was on Instagram, TikTok, and y'all seen that one black woman, and she was on there talking about soft life with a hard wig. That is not gonna happen. The chances, you got a better chance of hitting the pick 4 lottery in whatever state you live in. You just do. I'm sorry, people don't want to hear this. This is fact. This is statistics. 4% black women will marry white men. And even on dating sites. On dating sites, black women are where Asian men are at on there. Like, it's not my opinion. So save the email. It is what it is. So could y'all please quit saying that? Could y'all please quit saying that? That's not factual. Incredible Green said, let's be honest, black men may be after white big women, but how many white men with black baby mamas? You're right about that. And it is what it is. You know what? I think that they think that a lot of black men are with just big white women. So I think they think to themselves, well, he's with Honey Boo Boo's mama, so I know I got a chance. Like, that's not how that works. Especially a white man who is pretty high value, he really ain't going. You're not getting in his car. I'm telling you, you're not. So they need to quit saying that. Chuck W said, they wear a wig but ask for a fit man who believes in grooming. Look, you get wherever you at, okay? So I don't know why they keep saying, and I don't know who got this mission, go get a white man. What they call lobster pasta? No. Brad called, they're not interested. Look at this one. A mom of 3, 53 years old, and she talking about no sex until marriage. I know you lying.
Florida 53. What do you do for a living?
Right now I'm just working a regular, I call it 9-to-5 job because I used to be a business owner. But I'm working in credit card services right now.
Okay, you have any kids?
I do, but they're all grown. I have 20, 23, 34, and 31.
Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
3.
3. Have you ever been married?
I have, kind of, sort of.
How do you kind of, sort of been married?
Because my son's father, 6 months after my son was born, he went to prison. And so he did about 8 years in prison. So I still wanted to marry him, and I married him in prison, and I divorced him in prison, all in the same time. After 2 years, I started seeing somebody else, and then I just kind of felt guilty, not really necessarily.
Yeah, because that's her track record. That is her track record. You cannot make this stuff up. Think about it. This woman has 3 kids by 3 different men. 3 separate deposits with no interest. And you telling me that you got the nerve to say no sex until marriage? What is he going to gain? What's his prize? I'm curious. If somebody can name me his prize in the chat, because what would he be gaining? Like, I'm just like, Somebody, how do you marry someone who is in jail? They do. I mean, the Mendez brothers, I think both of them got married. Yeah, I think they both got married. So yeah, I think you can.
with him.
Why you felt
because-
good to seeing a free man? He was free. He was free.
Yeah,
He
but
walked
in
hard.
God's eyes, I was still married, and not that I'm.
No, God
perfect,
thought you
but
was crazy to marry the man in jail. God's eyes was, you really gonna do this, girl? But okay. That was God's eyes. This is what God was doing on your wedding day.
And when she was with Mr. Ashyfoot, the Nigerian scammer, he probably was doing the same thing, drinking out that same cup with Kendra. Like, come on now, quit playing with me.
Go ahead, Jesus. I mean, go ahead. Paul, come watch this.
You know what, Kendra, I gotta add something because this is very, very important to whoever decide they want to reach out to me. I am very much celibate. I've been celibate since 2015, since my last relationship.
10
So
years?
I have not had any type of sex, male company, no dates, none of that.
Expiration date on the
2015, completely nothing.
no kissing or anything.
No kissing, no none of that. Said I got too many requirements. No, I have standards. That's not. How is that a lot to ask? I don't get it.
They're gonna say, because you're 53 and you want to wait till marriage for sex. That's gonna be a big conversation of people thinking that's unrealistic.
Put me on social media and let the people speak, and you'll probably be surprised when I come back and say, Kendra, I found him, and that's what we doing.
Yeah, he's gonna be gay.
Kendra!
Can y'all women quit saying that? Can y'all quit saying that y'all not gonna have sex until marriage? Okay, I understand that you might really think that, and you might really say that, but nobody's gonna want to go out. They're not gonna want to go out with you. You already had 3 humans come through that. You already had 3 humans come down that slide. 3 humans, and all of a sudden you just want to. I mean, like, just because you say it, don't mean it's true. Like, I mean, come on now. And she really honestly think, and there's a lot of women out there that be like, I'm celibate my butt. You couldn't celibate if it was on sale. Like, who is telling them to do this? Like, this is horrible. You be realistic. I mean, like, this is not realistic. Ma'am, you're not gonna get anywhere with this. No sex to marriage. What exactly does the man get? He already gotta wake up to you looking like Fred. The projecting maybe Ashyfoot still stings Kendra. Yes, he does. And Kendra was happy. Incredible Green says, we know why you ain't got no pressure, lady. You ain't attractive. Yeah, they're not beating down your door. They ain't beating down your door right now. Nobody's calling. She talking about, I ain't had sex since 2015. We believe you. We all put a 1 in the chat if you believe that nobody has been beating down her door since 2015. Because I definitely believe her. She didn't even have to say that we believe you. We believe you all day long. Said not at 53. Any more than a weekend of waiting is too long. Like, I'm just saying, who you gonna strong arm into that situation? Nobody. It says they give sex to bad boys and blame all men. And they do. That's exactly what they do. Like, so every man gotta come behind them terrible decisions that you made. You made those decisions. And now everybody gotta pay. Everybody gotta pay for your bad decisions. So let's just say she did meet a nice guy. I don't think she will, but let's just say you telling me that you gonna make him jump through hoops. You ain't make none of them other men jump through hoops. And now this man got to jump through fire. Hey, Ebony, how you doing, baby? Like, make it make sense. Women gotta quit telling women this. Steve Harvey gotta stop writing books. This ain't good. Nobody's coming to get her. And for what? You got 3 mouths to feed.
It's not. How is that a lot to ask? I don't get it.
And she don't, and she's never gonna get it.
They're gonna say, you know, because you're 53 and you want to wait till marriage for sex. That's gonna be a big conversation of people thinking that's unrealistic.
Put me on social media and let the people speak, and you'll probably be surprised when I come back and say, Kendra, I found him, and it's what we doing.
Yeah, he's gonna be gay.
Kendra!
Yeah, dating Atlanta probably is a war zone right now. You don't ever know who is who. Like, for real, did y'all see the lady that was in Kroger's? Did you see ladies in Kroger's and she just won ham because she was quitting? It says women quit her Kroger job with a mic drop, cursing all the managers. Why can't y'all just leave when y'all leave a job? Like, why do y'all gotta go viral? And I mean, white or black or white. So this ain't just a black girl thing. I've seen both of them go off. You know, I share energy between both. 3+ and you get a baby. Yeah, you get a baby. You don't even get a baby. You don't get a baby from her. What's she feeding them?
Bitch, watch this. Bitch, fuck Kroger. I just want to say, fuck Sylvia. Fuck Naomi with y'all bald-headed ass, dirty ass bitches. Y'all be treating people any type of motherfucking way. Y'all got me fucked up and everybody else in this bitch. If y'all want somebody to respect y'all, learn how to respect y'all motherfucking employees. Fuck all you bitches. Fuck Latasha. Fuck Naomi. Fuck Arlisha. Fuck all you bitches. Y'all all unfair as fuck. And if you work at Kroger, don't even think about working at this motherfucker because they don't give a fuck about you. The fuck? If you a motherfucking manager, you can do whatever you want, Sylvia. Get a new wig, bitch. The fuck? I'll fuck up this whole motherfucking store. Y'all got me fucked up.
And just think, right? She didn't use the F word as a verb, adjective, like every kind of thing you could think of, a noun. I mean, where is that going to get you? And then you take evidence and record yourself and put it on social media. You put it on social media so everybody can see what you have done. I mean, why are the women like so like they can't control their emotions at all? Like, it's sad.
Bitch, watch this.
It's sad. Like, what is going on? Like,
I come back and say,
when did it get that bad?
And it's what we doing.
Yeah, he's gonna be gay.
Like, when did it get that bad to where you just like y'all? It's like you're really throwing tantrums. You throwing tantrums and nobody cares. Now you about to be out of a job.
Bitch, watch this.
You about to be out of a job. Like, where is your emote? Like I don't get it. It said Chuck W says Johnny Depp Section 8 is an expensive emotion that requires a ton of giving a damn. And I'd rather not. But that's what they're doing though. All over social media, all you see them doing when they're quitting, they're recording themselves. And it's like, you're not going to have no job, right? You're not going to have a job. Like, you're not going to have a job. There's no jobs sitting out there waiting on you. And there's nothing out there waiting on you. And just look like this, you going off, you in a rant, you yelling, and you dropping them. Like, I think they be thinking that they're on in their own movie. Like, you really at work. You really at work. Like, and look at the poor little lady back there, Kathy. Kathy just like, I'm just trying to get my green beans. And recording herself is bananas. Like, that is the most crazy thing I've ever seen in my life.
bitches. Fuck Latasha, fuck Naomi, fuck Arlisha, fuck all you bitches. Y'all all unfair as fuck. And if you work at Kroger's, don't even think about working this motherfucker because they don't give a fuck about you. The fuck? If you a motherfucking manager, you can do whatever you want, Sylvia. Get a new wig, bitch. The fuck? I'll fuck up this whole motherfucking store. Y'all got me fucked up. Bitch,
you don't need a lot of this. A little bit gonna take your big ass a long way. I've been using cleavage religiously.
And where do you go? Like, why are the girlies just doing that right now? Like, I don't see the men doing this as much as I'm seeing the women. Why are they just unhinged like this? And just like this lady. Before I even get in to what this lady is promoting.
For the past 3 months now. And I have not had no breakouts, no rash, no problem. And don't worry, the ingredients in this product is not going to cause any damage to your bras. It's time you get some new ones anyway. Yeah, I said it. What? Here's your options. There's your link. Don't piss me off. Go get some. Yup, this is happening. And before you say anything that'll get your ass blocked from this account, pay attention. You've been outside all day hauling those triple D's of better around. 2 things have already started happening. Back pain and them titties sweating. And pretty soon, a smell won't start to develop. Where's your cleavage breast deodorant? Because there's absolutely no reason why your chest should be smelling like an underarm. Keep it cute. Now, in the last video I made when I tried to put you on to this, I told y'all that it could be used on the fupa.
So you telling me I'm just going I'm just going off of the fly with this, right? So you telling me that instead of losing weight or just getting yourself together, you telling me that this was the best route is for you to get some deodorant for your stomach. Like, this is
I said it.
Advice.
Here's your options. There's your link. Don't piss.
Like, this is a terrible, like, and imagine I went on there and I seen the girl was ordering it. It was a whole bunch of, like, she's making money from it. She's making money. Like, baby, that's not gonna be able to help you from shaving. That's not gonna help you. You still gonna have all of that going on, all that funk. You gonna tuck your whole stomach in the pants. I'm gonna boycott. I want to boycott stuff like this. I mean, I'm gonna need.
And I have not had no breakouts, no rash, no problem. And don't worry, the ingredients in this product is not going to cause any damage to your bras. It's time you get some new ones anyway. Yeah, I said it. What? Here's your options. There's your link. Don't piss me off. Go get some.
That is absolutely sad to me that he even thinks that's a normal situation. Like, that's normal for you to be built like that? Like, that's nasty. That is some nasty stuff. I keep telling women, okay, so you buying all the little spandex, all the saran wraps. What's gonna happen when you get, like, you still gotta live with your body. You still gotta live with your body. And this is like, this 20 years ago, you would have never seen somebody that gotta buy deodorant for the crack of your stomach. Why do you even have a crack in your stomach? I mean, are we serious? That is crazy to me. That is the craziest. And for her to even put her stomach on there and show it, I'm gonna be embarrassed. We need to bring shame back. Shame needs to come back. I'm sorry. Shame needs to come back. It needs to come back. What is that? How do you go to bed like that? Keep eating and use my fupa stick. That's what she's saying. She's saying forget your health. What about your organs inside? You don't care about your organs as long as you put some deodorant on them crevices. You gotta be a big girl to have to put deodorant. It's bad enough y'all used to put powder between there. I'm making chalk sticks through the day. Because there wouldn't be enough deodorant or powder to stop that. Do y'all not understand that people get yeast infections between their skin folds? This goes past vanity. I mean, come on. You got a pair of butt cheeks on your stomach. This is nuts to me. That fragrance is for fupa flaps. I ain't never seen nobody actually lift it up. She lift that up like it was a Cadillac hood. And you telling me that's normal to y'all? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I blame the men for this. Because somebody hitting it. Some men is hitting that. And that's why she thinks it's okay. If y'all stop hitting it, they will probably try to care. But until then, until y'all stop going over there to Lucretia's house and Honey Boo Boo's mama's house, this is what they gonna do. And it's more of an American thing. This ain't a black or white thing. Black women they still carry a higher percentage. But white women, they right there. They are trailing each other. Like it is not just a black woman thing. Like this is crazy to me. This is why China and them be laughing at us. This is why you imagine them showing this to the kids at school and telling them this is what we do. Can you imagine that this is what they telling us that we do? Like why? And you wonder why we're so behind. You wonder why we're so behind. like, ew. And then imagine her kids' diet. If your diet is like this, the kids' diet, they don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. You are in charge of your kids' diet. So you got a whole bunch of big kids running around. It's because you made them big. They're not born to just be a size 32. Like they're not. Like where does it stop? And the men scared to say something about it. They don't want to be incorrect, politically incorrect. They don't want to be that. They don't want to have women torching them. Like they don't. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to start coming after these ladies. Egregious yeast infection all day long, all over her body. This says high cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease. I mean, she's coming with all of that. And you want to sell some sticks? Come on. It says your still shot game is on par with Gavin X. Like, come on. When did we get that silly? Why are we there? Why are we there? Like, come on now. Why? What's going on? Oh, y'all know I'm gonna go over that O'Shea and Anton Daniels situation. I'll be back. I'm going to grab that video. Yeah, they don't listen. Now, that's one thing they don't do. Is that they don't listen to us, Anna. It's like the little smoke detector they don't even hear. Ooh, bars. You're right. Because they don't hear that. I done watch plenty of women's lives, and that thing just be chirping, going crazy. But it's like, but they don't, like, why does society have to go with this? And then it's crazy because they don't mind shaming girls and calling them skinny. There's all kind of videos where the girls on there just like skinny bees, and like you'd be mad if women got on here and called them fat bees and different things like that. They would be hot if we got on there and did that. But why is it one way, like you can shame one way and not the other? Like I said, you quit dating them And this is just like the inflammation. Inflammation gonna root a nation. That's all I got to say. Like, there is no way. I mean, how you even take a shower? And this is why kids be just all looking like hot pockets, all stuffed into their clothes now. Because of stuff like this. Like, real talk. like this don't make no sense. Hold up, let me grab this video. I'll be right back. Hold up. Here we go. Let's talk about it. Was this the one yesterday? Let me see. It's the one to Black America. Hold on. Did he take that off of there? Okay, hold up. Let me see here. Is this the one? Share my screen. Hold on. Sure. Oh, hold up. Wow. Nice. Shit.
Wasn't as big as he is now, and he's much bigger and a better YouTuber than me. But Anton Daniels is different than Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, or the Hodge twins. Number one, Anton Daniels is married to a Black woman.
He's right, you know.
Now, his commentary might be different, but his actions still qualify as partially being pro-Black. Anton Daniels may be harshly critical of Black Americans and what we do. He has a lovely Black wife. I've spoken to her before. A Black daughter. He's taking care of a Black family. Okay. 2, Anton Daniels largely has a Black base. And at first, he was marketing his content towards the Black community. All the Black podcasts he has, the live events he's done, he monetizes a Black audience, which I respect. He wasn't trying to just get to an all-white audience. Anton Daniels has definitely grown his offline presence. He's appeared on Fox News. He's appeared on Dr. Phil. And this is a part of his marketing strategy. He's not staying still. And that's why Anton Daniels is probably going to cross 1 million subscribers in the next 2 weeks or a few weeks because, number one, of his work ethic and exactly how he moves around. His strategy is really monetizing the Black community while being harshly critical of it. And he's one of the few people that have shown that you can strongly do that. 3, Anton Daniels has a wider range of content. He can cover red pill things, he can cover geopolitical things, and he can then come back and criticize the Black community, which is different than the Hodge twins, who all they talk about is Black fatigue, or even Officer Tatum, or even Candace Owens. He covers more culturally than the other ones. So that's kind of why I didn't want to really bring him up a lot. You're right, I'm a hypocrite. And I gotta call it out. You guys got me.
Got him.
Anton Daniels is being a little disingenuous with his content. He does tell truths, but many of them are half-truths. And I have an example of what I'm talking about. Rewind. On September 23rd, 2025, a duo called Fearless Debates showed up unannounced at Tennessee State University and were escorted off campus. And of course, for me, this was a slam dunk case of what transpired. But this is where me and Anton Daniels differ. Anton Daniels saw it the same way that other Black conservatives saw it, that the students were rowdy and the students were tripping. And of course, they were, right? I'm not going to say that they could have handled themselves better because, yes, they did stereotypically look bad at a certain point. I'm not going to argue that. But that's not all. Anton Daniels, after covering it, points something out that's pretty interesting.
I have no clue how many HBCUs exist. I have no clue how many HBCUs are actually on and up and up. But as you can see in the cover photo of this video, the young man has a screwdriver. He has a screwdriver now in this video, because when I reviewed it, when I just played it really quickly yesterday, I didn't know that it was going to be a viral moment.
So Anton Daniels is talking about this student that's holding a screwdriver, all right? And it doesn't seem like the person who has the screwdriver is actually trying to fix something. It looks like the person has a screwdriver in case something pops off. But Anton Daniels is bringing this up to basically prove his point that you have students at HBCUs who don't want to engage in debate, and these Black students are violent. And this is a point that he typically would like to prove in this content. Till I wanted to find out, is it a crime to have a screwdriver? I even went to Google AI, and it says no, it is not inherently illegal to possess a screwdriver, but carrying one with the intent to commit a crime, such as a burglary, can make it illegal.
Okay, so I don't know too much about Anton, right? I know he's a YouTuber. I know O'Shea's a YouTuber. Like, do you think of G Honda? It says people did turn on O'Shea for that vid and not research. I mean, I think maybe when it comes to like being a YouTuber, right? I think we all kind of in the same space. We all share the same audience, right? I think, you know, of course, people's views. Right now they got Abba and Preach and what's that guy's name? Stephen Knight. Like they going back and forth. I think everybody's gonna have their own opinion about whatever they're gonna have their opinion about, right? And you know, you really can never argue religion and politics. It's always gonna. I mean, if they believe in whatever they believe in, that's what they're gonna believe in. You're not changing their mind. I don't care which way it is. I don't care if you a super leftist, if you a super duper conservative MAGA, like that's where they stand. Like you're not gonna get people to come in the middle of the street. Like I firmly believe that. You said people did turn on O'Shea for that vid. I see he took the video down. There was another video he had. It's not on there. I don't see it on there no more. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I did see that. Like, It said it's like YouTubers try to fight to change people's opinions, and you cannot. You will never be able to change somebody's opinion. You got to think. It's like arguing with somebody who they have a diehard plan to stay in that opinion box. You're not going to get out of it. You cannot change somebody's views. I mean, whatever their views is, that's their views. That's their views. I think everybody was calling O'Shea out and was like, when are you going to speak on Anton, right? And I think he's cool with Anton. So, you know what I mean? I think he wants to stay neutral. He wants to stay neutral, but he wants the clicks too. So it's like, where do you go with that? Where you go with that? And you will. You run the risk of losing subscribers because people like what they like. They like what they like. This is your favorite YouTuber fight with Kendra and Mr. Samuels. Oh man, yes, that's always going to be classic. That'll never die ever. It'll never die. Yeah, yeah. And OJ is more. I would consider him more like gossip more than anything else. I mean, I will say that. I will say with Anton, I think he is super duper conservative. Even a lot of Republicans say that he's super duper. It says ever since Kevin passed away, O'Shea showed his true colors by tricking more. Yeah, I did hear that too. I did hear that too. You know, I'm new to the space. I've only been in for a year, so you know, a I always say people's true colors come out some kind of way, and you do gotta watch what you say. But if you say it, I guess you gotta stand on it. You gotta stand on it. I think he made that video, and they probably all came at him. You know that man has a huge audience. He has a huge audience. You know, so I will say you stand on one side or the other sometimes, and sometimes it ain't the one that you need to be standing on. Or if you are gonna stand on it, you better stand on it full fold. Like people are serious with their views, you know. Even with all that CK stuff, like you pick your battles in life. You pick your battles in life, and you cannot change certain people. Know what they like. People know, they do. They know what they like. He said, hold on, did I put that up there? Hold up. Even the Hodge twins, their audience is super conservative. Yeah, super conservative audience, right? Like super conservative audience. So like, let's just say that you are going all off on the Hodge twins, right? Their people are gonna still love them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you like Red Supreme, his people are still gonna love him. Like, people like what they like. He said, in light of recent events, the days of reasoning and finding middle ground on various points have ended. The divide has grown and cannot be mended. In war, truth is the first casualty. You right about that. It is. It is. And like I always tell people, you pick your battles. You pick your battles. I get emails all the time talking about, you should talk about this. You talk about that. You put that on your channel. So you make a channel, I'll come over and watch it. I'll watch it on your channel. Like, you want to talk about that? Put that on your channel. Something, like, I mean, it is what it is. You can't fight the world either. It says Kendra is my favorite YouTuber. Psych. That's like Stevie Knight when he went on ABBA. I would never go on ABBA show. He could never trick me to go on that show. I don't know why people go on there. Like he gonna embarrass you, and he's gonna keep going. Like they're not going to stop. It says the Hodge twins did react to ABBA and Preach going in on them, and they were lighthearted about it. Yeah, I mean that's the only way that you probably are going to handle it. What else you gonna do? It says I always say this: if you don't like a YouTuber, don't spend time making a video dissing them. That's very true. But sometimes people make videos about somebody because they get the clicks. Sometimes it's the attention. It's the attention. And like I said, we all share audience a lot of times. Like most of the things that I watch, my audience is in their lives. So we do share the audience. So you have to be careful with that because you say something too crazy. I mean, but whoever's supposed to be with you, they're supposed to be with you. I will say that. Regardless if you think somebody is sell out a coon or whatever you think, they supposed to be over there. You can't make somebody come somewhere else. Like you're not gonna make somebody not like that man. Either one of them, you know what I mean? The Hodge twins, Anton, Ed Supreme, they all got people that love them. So, I mean, you know, I don't have to actually like somebody to see certain viewpoints from them. Like, I don't think somebody's gonna like every single viewpoint that you have. They might agree with a lot, but you know, it's very far and few between that you just like everything that somebody's saying. You know, it says, but brothers, it said what bothers people about Abba and Preach is they live in Canada, commenting on American issues. And yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. And you gotta take that into account, right? If I don't like you commenting on American issues, right, I just wouldn't watch it. So I think people got their make up your choice what you gonna watch. If you don't like something. If you don't like something, you know what you're gonna watch. You know what you like. I'm not gonna watch somebody I don't like. Like there's tons of things on YouTube I can go watch and be like, "Ooh, what is that?" I probably won't go back. If I come to your live, I most likely rock with you. If you ain't ever seen me in your live, I probably don't rock with you. And that's okay. Or I don't know about you. Like, you know what I mean? We can have a difference in opinion. It says people hate watch, which I never understood. Oh, and people do. People will hate watch. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Because some people are addicted to just arguing with people. They are. Like, I had to learn that. I've been doing social media for about 3 years now. 1 year on YouTube, 2 years on TikTok. So I had to learn some people are earth disturbers. They come to disturb your earth. Like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, like, you know, I'm no fan of panels. Yeah, I'm not a big panel person. I will come on though on certain people's panels if they need me, if they want me on there, I will come on there. But if it's a panel and everybody's arguing, like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I am not doing that type of situation where everybody's yelling and yep, I will drop off. It's all about be true to yourself and draw it. Yeah, you draw in your tribe. You ain't gotta be nobody else. You ain't gotta fill in or act this kind of way. However you are, like me, I'm me. Like if you've been knowing me, you can go on my TikTok. I mean, I've always been the same person. Like always been the same person. So everybody deals with different things differently, especially when it comes to politics and different things like that. It says people don't know how to be adults and let people flush out their thoughts. Yeah, just like a lot of the women panels that's on like TikTok, like they are not trying to hear nobody else's opinion. Not one. It says as a kid, I admired Professor X for his ideas of peace, but now I relate more to Magneto and his survival struggles. Is it MLK versus Malcolm X? Yeah, I mean, you can have two different people that fight the same thing differently sometimes. And I'm gonna tell you this: if I really think that you're this way, I mean, I'm just not gonna rock with you. And that's it. Says Divine Photos said sometimes the chat be judgmental about people's flaw. Everybody got a flaw. There's not nobody that don't have one. What up, Tommy? How you doing, baby? Good day, guys. Where are you from, Tommy? I mean, that's the thing. That's what makes media, right? That's what makes media. Everybody has different opinions. If everybody had the same opinion, think about if everybody had the same opinion, you would never be able to get into anybody's live. You would never. It's like the grocery store. If everybody like what you like at the grocery store, you would never have nothing to eat because it's gonna be gone by the time you get there. It's not gonna be there. So it's okay to like different stuff. It's okay to like different stuff. And it's okay to have an opinion. Like it really is. Like I heard a lady the other day, she was talking about I think she was on Anton. Well, he was just doing a reaction video, and she was saying, why can't Black people get themselves together? She was like, why is it that Jewish people and Asians can get themselves together and Black people can't? And of course, in my mind, I'm like, well, there's several reasons why. Like, they're all on different levels. All three of them are totally different. Everybody got different ladders. Some groups had different help. Still get help to this day. I can't help but to judge fupas. Yeah, of course, right? And that's okay. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get mail from the fupa group. They're probably gonna email me, and that's okay. You don't have to agree with it, but if you don't agree with it, then don't be on here. That's all I can say. You don't have to be on here. Like it's okay. Just like when Kevin Simmons was doing his lives, you know? If you didn't like it, don't be in there. I think we live in a world today where like people will be like, oh no, I have to say. Sometime your opinion, nobody cares. And that's okay. Like that's okay. Everybody don't gotta rock with you. They don't. And you gotta read the room. Read the room. That's all I can say is read it. And I do understand, even with the O'Shea situation with Anton Daniels, like, you know what I mean? If he's cool with whoever and people are wanting him to go after him or whatever, and he's probably like, you know, like, but if you call out other people on certain things, yeah, people, once you get so big, they're gonna be like, well, call them out too. That's how it's gonna be. We judge the fupas. Oh, definitely. That deodorant thing is diabolical. That is like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. That somebody actually is really sitting on there just like that. That's wild to me. It said reacted to Ace Metaphor. Yeah, just like Ace Metaphor, right? I've never heard of him though, of the other one. Was that recently? Just like him. He has his own little tribe over there. He has his own little tribe over there. But when you put something on social media, it becomes everybody's. Like, I mean, anybody can record it. So you can't get mad that somebody recorded. I mean, that's what you put on there. Once you put it on social media, I mean, you made it public. It's public. I don't say anything on my live or on my videos that I'm not scared for somebody to record. That's life. This is what keeps women single and pandering. I'm gonna try to find that video. It says, what's your thoughts on modern relationships being bad investments for men? This is what I think. I think that of course, like a couple in this economy, I think can make it further a lot of times, right? Unless you just make a lot of money. Right now, like people need to team up sometimes, right? Of course, if you pick the wrong partner, you in trouble. Are men getting the burnt end of the stick right now? Definitely. All day long. Like it's bad. Social media is swinging people's personality for the worse. Are there great people out here? Yes, I definitely think that. There's great ladies, there's great men out here. Is it gonna be easy to find? Maybe not. Even on dating apps, you gotta think women swipe the wrong way 80% of the time. I think they said men only get swiped on like 13%. So that's still kind of like a female controlled area. It says if you're unhealthy, if you're unhealthy body full of inflammation, you're going to have mental issues and mood swings. Yeah, that is true. That is, I mean, that's part of you. I mean, it's your vessel, your body. You only got one body. If you treat it like a garbage can, you're gonna be in trouble. You don't have a replacement. Nobody's coming to replace your mind or your body. And that's real. That is real. I think when it comes to relationships and different things like that, like I deal with logic, right? I think that some people are just not logical. So when I'm reviewing videos and I'm going over stuff, like that's my main thing that I'm like talking about. It's just like, where's the logic at in this video? Divine Photo says relationships can work, but both men and women are trying to seek an advantage over the other. Yes, they are, but I think a lot of the influencers make it worse. And then, of course, their parents. You know, if you got bad parents and your parents didn't teach you anything about relationship, or you never seen a healthy relationship, I mean, you only know how to go on what you know. A lot of people are going on what they know from social media. And their friends that have the same stupid ideology. Like, that's what they're going off of. So if that's all you know, that's what you do. And it ain't working out. It ain't working out. And of course, as you're seeing, like people aren't even having kids. So the birth rate is like super low. And that's not good. Our country cannot make it like that. Just like Pop the Balloon. They had Pop the Balloon. Like, people like, that's real life for real. It just kind of showed how people's thoughts were. It said, look at the Maury show. Women have had the modern mindset since the early 2000s. Yes, they have. I think it's even in the 90s. The 90s and 80s. I think whenever feminism started. When feminism started, I mean, you got to think. Especially a lot of Black women, they wasn't even involved in it at first. Then when they got involved in it, it wasn't good. You know? And if you listen to women now, and women, you listen to a lot of women now, you'll hear women say, well, I mean, we doing way better than we were back then. No, we're not. No, we're not. Women are stressed. Women are stressed. The kids are not doing better. They're not. But I think we came across this culture of you can't tell me what to do culture. And that's bad. Because like I always say, people tell you what to do at work. And you have no problem with doing it. You ain't got no problem with being on work on time. You ain't got no problem with dress code. You only have a problem when it's men talking about it. When it comes to women. Says Kendra G is the generation's more Povich. Look, until somebody bumps her out, even with Kendra, like, you know, she had a good thing going, you know. Now it's like she's just mad all the time. Like she's mad, and them guests are it's like a joke almost, like Ricky Lake. Like Jerry Springer. And as you can see, like, you know, YouTube is changing, the social media is changing. It said Synthetic G said she don't like Black men, but yet she dated and had a kid with one. Well, a lot of them say they don't like Black men. They keep saying that. They keep saying that, but they're going in out the labor and delivery rooms. If you don't like men so much, why are y'all wearing the things that y'all are wearing? Because you do like them. You know, it almost goes back to when people were kids. You know, people were kids, and girls would be like, I don't like him. It's like a childish situation like that. Mr. Walker in the building. How you doing, baby? Salute, Sister Anna. Thank you, baby. I so appreciate you. Mr. Walker's over there with singles by choice. Single by choices. Make sure y'all go over there. Super duper dope show. You're going to be laughing your butt off. It's never a stale moment over there at all. JW says Anna is frustration. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. But look, I mean, look at the women that are leading them. You seen that girl that was on there with the taco hair when that man pulled the wig off? She on there telling women to be mean. Like, I mean, these are the leaders. Incredible Green says when women work in a close group, their menstrual cycle link up. I definitely do believe that. I definitely, and they do influence each other. They definitely do that. It's like the blind leading the blind. So if you got the blind leading the blind, what do you expect? This is what you're gonna get. They getting their balloon popped in real life. They getting their balloon popped in real life. And for some reason, what they say, sister code is real. They don't like to say when a woman is wrong. It's very few women that will sit on here and actually say that something's wrong. It says social media is all talk. People don't really move like this. Well, of course, I don't think that, like, you know, people pretend to be whoever they want to be on social media, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, it will all come out. So your little representative only gonna last so long. I don't care if you're on a job. I don't care if you're on social media. It always comes out. You will always be found out to be whoever you are. So whoever you are, I mean, people are relatable. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. It says, I remember on Maury, a woman was searching for her biological father, and he told her to take off the weave to make sure that was his daughter. Hold on. You got to send me that video. That sounds absolutely crazy. Hold on. And how was he going to make sure that was his daughter? By her scalp follicles? Like, I'm confused. So I'm saying, yeah, Maury was a mess. I mean, everybody, I mean, hey, you know what? The paternity shows, I mean, those are always going to be popular because men are still having kids. You've seen that picture I just put up? A man had 31 kids. You've seen how many baby mamas he had. I mean, at some point, the women are going to have to start taking some responsibility. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Like, once we start getting that across, maybe they, you know, some women don't like to be wrong. I mean, there's men who don't like to be wrong either. But I run into a lot of women that they're not wrong. Like, it's kind of strange. Like, it honestly is. Like, it's like, you messed up. I messed up. It's okay. Like, how you gonna fix it? How you gonna fix it? And I think with Kendra, right? With her show, even how Kendra goes off on all the reaction channels, she wouldn't be popular. The reaction channels make you more popular. Without the reaction channels, Kendra, you're gonna be in trouble. And the reaction channels are actually getting more views than Kendra. They are. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think she's probably more mad at that. I mean, she's not losing any money with somebody else doing her, talking about her channel. Mr. Walker said, admitting you are wrong allows room for growth. Yeah. If you don't have any room for growth, you are fried. Everybody has room for growth. How do you learn? If you do everything right in life, how do you learn? Nobody knows everything. That life doesn't work like that. And this is why they called a press conference not too long ago. And I ain't never seen them call a press conference and tell people to keep their jobs. Because he was like, do not quit your job. Because he was like, people are not hiring. Like, people being forewarned. Because a lot of people, they just leave their job because they feel like they're in the right. And not in this economy, you won't. Not in this economy, you will not. It's the Divine Photo said, whenever I want to laugh, I watch more compilations of who are not the fathers. It's crazy, especially when they start dancing at the end. like seriously, yeah, keep your job. Keep your job. And keep your job. And that's the thing. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want, but it's like, come, like, you know how hard it is to be an entrepreneur? Even social media. Like, you know what I mean? You have to be a certain person to really get up there and do your thing on social media. It's all a nice thought. That's all you see. That's why I popped the balloon. Look, everybody walks, all the girls, like, I want to be a content creator. Thank you, Mr. Walker. I so appreciate you. Mr. Walker for the $3 super chat. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. And keep your job. But this is what I mean. A lot of us, we live in delusion. Like, and that's part of it. Even you got grown women on there talking about they don't want to date a man with a 9-to-5. But if he's an entrepreneur, should give him a chance. Like, baby, you don't even know the struggle with that. That is not all. It is not what you think it is for most. And I think with social media, that has it messed up. When you see people pulling up in Bentleys and they didn't rent it out the house and different to show you, a lot of that stuff is fake. A lot of that stuff is fake, okay? It was a whole segment on TikTok where people was renting out like certain apartments, certain mansions, and everybody tapes their videos there. Mr. Walker said they are on a high, they are high on confidence, but low on consistency. You're right about that. If you're not consistent, but I think it's a thought though. Everybody just wants to do it, right? They just want to, and they don't realize when you are starting YouTube or any of these type of social media, like most people, they still work. You know what I mean? So to go to work and then come back and get these videos loaded and get an audience, that is not an easy thing. That's not. And you got to be able to find your tribe, you know? Like I have a tribe over on TikTok. It's like I found the tribe over here on YouTube. And my tribe comes over here from TikTok. Like, you know what I mean? Like they do. You got to build a circle. Like without that circle, you in trouble. Like I said before, we all kind of share the same audience. Like we definitely do. JW says, Anna, any job requires sacrifice. But you know, that's the thing. Nobody wants to sacrifice. They don't. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to share the limelight. It's a me. It's a me spirit we got going on. And whatever you do, you gonna need some help. Some kind of way. It says when they see Kai Cenat, when they see Kai Cenat, Ice Speed, and they think they can just, and do you know how many years that them guys been doing that? I mean, they've been doing that for a minute. Years. And it's not coming that easy. And you gotta crawl before you walk. So for some reason, everybody just wanted Usain Bolt down the path. And that's not realistic. It's not. It says today entrepreneurship is women doing hair, nails, and OF. And I'm gonna tell you, only 1% of them girls that's doing OF make money. 1%. The average woman on OF makes $250. $250 to be able to embarrass your kids for life. and you wouldn't believe how many women honestly think that they're gonna open up a foot page. Jennifer, they all be like, I'm gonna just sell feet pics. Don't nobody want to see your ashy ankles, Jennifer. And it's not what you think it is. A lot of women think that they're about to just open. That's all you hear women say. Like, I'm just gonna open up your OF page and do what? You know how many beautiful women are in America? And you gotta think, you got regular average women out here talking about they about to be on OF. And do what? What you gonna do? And this is the thing, right? A lot of people, when it comes to social media, like people, they just, a lot of them don't listen. I can literally tell somebody exactly what they should do, and they won't go the other way. I promise you they will. Yeah, terrible is right, Mr. Walker. It said the age of OF running a lot of women, ruining a lot of women. Yeah, you look in their bio, that's all you see is OF all in their bio. You can tell. You kind of look at a lot of women's page and know. I remember when MTR was always going on Pop the Balloon, going through the references, going through their IGs, and finding out that they were OF models. And these are the ones was asking about what's your relationship with God is. And you on there spreading it wide like a frog. Or every picture is to the back or to the side. And that was the thing. People don't like people telling the truth. They don't. He wasn't doing nothing wrong when he was going to them pages. It just showed you people like to say who they are, but your walk don't show. Like, and I don't think nothing was wrong with that. If you don't want nobody to see it, don't put it on social media. Don't put it there. JW said that is a low price for a lifelong trauma. It is. For you to get, for everybody to go record your OF page. I mean, how you get out of that? Like I said before, when Shannon Sharp was messing with that little Nebraska 4, like, you know, he should have went on and paid her because that's what she did. What up, Casey and Cam? Like, go like, hey, that's if you an ex-worker, you an ex-worker. That's what you do. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna have to answer for that. Nobody else. I mean, you know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know why he didn't think that girl was gonna sue him. Divine Photo says the high value men women date in reality are dudes that drive Dodge Chargers in the hood. I can't stand when I hear them cars either. Oh, they just drive me crazy. All the alarms going off everywhere. OF have ruined a woman and about to ruin more young ladies as we speak. Oh yeah, because think about it. If the little booty clubs ain't popping, where do you think they going? They're gonna go right over to OF. Or whoever got the next big thing. Whoever got the next big thing, that's where they going. That's what they know to do. What else they gonna do? If you're not taught to get along with people, you're not even taught to even bond in friendship, or just like, it's really a me situation. If y'all notice, Hollywood, where Hollywood going? Hollywood people ain't making no money. They coming over here to YouTube. They right over here. They right over here. Oh, they over here with pink backgrounds and they all over here trying to get a channel. Because the money is not over there. A lot of their money is tied up in the real estate, if they had it. Other than that, this is what they gonna do. Some of them gonna get them microphones and they just go out to just put poison in it. Some of the women's podcasts, I just be like, this is crazy that somebody gave her a cord. Like, it's actually sad for real. Chuck W said AI is going to take charge of OF. And think about it. Why would it not? If you can get a woman to look like a woman, think about this. It would. If you can get a AI, you know that they have videos and everything. Like, they have music videos that are like on top of the charts right now that are AI. I thought that people don't realize the changes are going to happen. And this is why when it comes to the social media space, you better have a personality. You better be a force to be reckoned with. Be yourself. Because the AI stuff, I mean, it definitely is coming. It says Anna OF is the cheapest strip club. And think about it. Imagine they about to start having AI strip. They are. AI is about to take over a lot of different jobs. It's another slide about to come through. Like I said, you got to think all the accounting jobs, the paralegals. I mean, it's going to be a lot of jobs that you don't think that's going to be taken away. More federal jobs will be taken away. Money's going to be with a lot of old people. I will say that. If you got 11,000 65-year-olds turning 65 every day, mark my words. I think Megan Thee Stallion just graduated from college, and she said that she's about to buy some assisted living homes because that's where the money's going to be. You're going to have a lot of old people. You're going to have a lot of old people, and you're not going to have a lot of workers. So you gotta move wherever the slide is sliding you to. And this is why you gotta have a good circle. Divine Photo said people don't want to be doctors, lawyers, things that impact society. They want to be content creators. And I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of lawyers just gonna have to show up to the courtroom. There's a lot of stuff the lawyers do for you. AI is gonna be able to do that. Like it. I mean, look, they're fighting right now in Hollywood for AI not to be taken over in movies because everything that you do, every app that you sign up to, you're giving permission for your voice. You're giving permission for all kind of things. It takes your personality. That's how they make money. And think about it. They're gonna save money. They're gonna save money any way they can. All the warehouse jobs, forklift drivers, the pickers, Ubers, Lyfts. They got the driverless cars. They got the driverless cars. So like that's gonna take over. Like it's bad. They got the busters, the AI robots that come and bust your tables off. It says AI OF is absolutely egregious. And you know what makes a lot of money, what has a lot of views that I see that's on live? It be some type of AI situation. They sitting there playing on the computer, millions of views on a live. I'll be sitting there like, this is crazy. But you got people that like stuff like that. People love when people are putting AI puzzles together. That's a big thing. Look, I'm telling you, no, I tell no lies. I tell no lies. This is SBC Active Singers Retirement Home. That I'm telling you, it's gonna be money in the elderly department because there's so many people. 11,000 people, 65 every day. Jeez, that's gonna be nuts. And they already trying to get rid of like LPNs. Somebody was just telling me they trying to bring something in to replace LPNs. They still want to have nurses, but they're trying to get like because they want to charge them. They want to charge them less. X-ray techs. A lot of that stuff is going to be AI. All the cashiers. There's not going to be any cashier jobs, any customer service jobs. Do y'all not know? I mean, it's a lot of women that's in customer service. Even when it comes to collections. Now, I don't know how they're going to get their money if AI is calling, but I mean, that's going to be dwindled down a lot. Handyman 101. The only way we can get back to normal society, ladies, is for men to take back what we gave you. It hasn't worked out. And that's the truth. That is the truth. I mean, men are leaders, you know, but you got women that, I mean, they're mad. You see them like they're angry. An angry person will never be able to hear you. They won't. Divine Photo says when they started doing a hologram of Tupac, that's when we knew society was doomed. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Just think about it. Like for them to be able to have actors and have music, there's a big music singer out, and it's AI. This looks like a little black AI, and it's making money. Which I know a lot of things right now. Like I know YouTube was kind of like checking a lot of that stuff. TikTok and I don't think Instagram is. They letting it grow. It says Anna, the elderly are staying older longer. They definitely are, but we're turning into Japan. We're on the same path as Japan. Consumerism took over our women. Is same thing. It happened over there. It's happening over here. And now look, I gotta tell women all the time, that was the setup. The setup was for the boss girl era to happen. All them jobs in psychology, all them jobs in social work, all them degrees that paid less than what men was going to school for, whether it was a trade or not. And like I said, they walking up that ladder and the steps gave out. And look at it now. And what are you going to do with a whole bunch of women that only want to work where they want to work at? They only want to do what they want to do. Women pick stuff because they want to. They like it. They be like, I'm like, that doesn't work right now. You can't do that. And they're like, well, that's what I want to do. Like, they don't care. Like, they gonna care. They gonna care. Society is artificial from people's standards. Definitely from even our foods. Our food is fake. Our food is fake. You know, when you go over to UK and all them different places, their food don't taste like our food at all. That's why a lot of people that go travel over there, they come back and they be like, well, that food was terrible. The food probably really ain't terrible. It's just that our stuff got so much stuff in it. Thank you, Mr. Walker. I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. Real talk. Like, and that's real. Like, they don't know no better. Men do stuff they have to do. Because that's how men, y'all programmed to do that. Y'all do stuff y'all have to do. Women do stuff they want to do. Even if it doesn't make any sense. You got women right now signing up to go to nail school in this economy. Like, I'm just like, what? Is that you can't have replacement birth rates with women's empowerment. They definitely do contradict yourself. Society dies without actual people in it. And they already said to save the world that women are going to have an average of 3 kids. 3 kids. And you don't even see women having a couple kids right now. And women, even when they coming on and telling women, good job, we're not having kids, that's not good. And y'all not having kids because y'all don't know how to bond to anybody. It's not that, they was like, well, I'm single by choice. You have no other choice. The choices are not there, Barbara. Keisha. Like, they're not there. At all. It says Incredible Greens. Until humans say no to AI services, y'all are doomed. I'm growing my own food and there's no taxes in the Bahamas. Look, cha-cha to you. That's a great thing. Yeah, we are. We're going to have to learn. I mean, sooner or later, like, things do run out. Y'all seen we've been locked in that house? People, that's when you see how strange people were. JW, that kind of TB. Is that throwback? It says BW achieving financial independence from the government and Black men obtaining social freedom as seen in Loving versus Virginia. Yes, has left a lasting impact on the Black community that cannot be resolved. And you're so right about that, right? And this is the thing. Like, everybody be like, why is Asians, how did Asians get to where they get to, or how was they, like, baby, a lot of them had stuff that was set up for them. Like, I don't think people realize, like, we was it's not always about a victim Olympics all the time. Like, you gotta think the red light and all that stuff. Even the Jewish people, like, you gotta think they have reparations. Germany's still paying them. They still getting money different ways. If anything, we got blocked out. And even with the Asian people, they all stay with each other. They'll all stay with each other until they all able to buy that block. I've seen it. And the Mexicans too. So, you know what I mean? So when I hear people say that, I'm like, nah, theirs is a little different. Now, you do got some people that don't try to find solutions. I'm agreeing to that. I'm a solutions-based person. So, like, you got to do what you got to do. You can't sit in it at all. It says you need 10,000 humans to keep the human race alive. Well, I tell you what, to keep America moving, you're going to need more than 10,000 humans. And that's why Japan, that's why they got stuffed animals and mannequins sitting on benches, waving to people. Because there's nothing but a whole bunch of old people. A lot of the young people, they move. When they get done with school, they don't stay there, they leave. It says, I think Black women can turn it around. I mean, I hope they can turn it around. You know what, though? I will say this. You got to be willing to listen. Just talk to just groups of different Black women. Like, and don't get me wrong, I know a lot of great Black women, right? But just on a regular, just talk to them. Like, They really have a whole different ideology. And I'm a woman. And I'll just be listening to them like, this is crazy. Like, that's not true. Everyone gets their wake up call. Some people get it and it's not, then they're all in the bad little basket now. They homeless. You ain't never seen homeless women how you seen them now. Homeless women are like the homeless men used to be. You know, you always see homeless men. Like, I promise. Let's see. Anna, what's your answer for the woman with the enormous I mean, you know, you gotta care about yourself. If you don't care about yourself, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna eat whatever you want to eat. You're gonna treat your body like a trash can. I mean, like, I think parents make up their kids' diet. I mean, your diet as a kid follows you as an adult a lot of times. It don't mean you had to stay like that, but some people can't break out of it mentally. That's why look how many women have gastric bypass surgery and they get in their back big, like in the next 2 years. You know how much food you got to eat to get that to open back up? To get that to stretch back out? If they give you 2 ounces in your stomach and for you to stretch, that means that was mentally, you had to eat until you couldn't eat no more. Yeah, and a lot of women, they're not able to listen. I promise you. Even men, you have men feminists. You know how many emails I get where men are hitting me up on the email and they're like, I know plenty of women that are doing great. And I'm like, okay, I know women are doing great too. But the majority are not doing great. So just because you know 5 people out of 50 people that are doing grand, that does not help us. That does not help us. And I think we live in a world where people don't like to talk about what stinks. They don't. The eviction rates, yes, the eviction rates, I think we're like 69% of eviction rates. Eviction rates, squatter rate, I don't even understand people have squatters. I don't understand. I'm getting in that house. It says we have a lot of homeless women here too, but they stay hidden. Yeah, a lot of women. If you go past Walmart, a lot of the grocery stores, they have contracts where women, a lot of organizations, the women are and their kids are allowed to sleep in the parking lots. So you see a lot of women in the middle of the night, they're sleeping in the Walmart parking lots, Sam's Club, all that kind of stuff. Mr. Walker lives at Chick-fil-A, not the Lord's Chicken. Look, Chick-fil-A be good. I ain't gonna lie. It says, I'm finding a lot of these folk are on Ozempic. And you know Ozempic eats your muscle. It eats your muscle away. Mark my words. The liver and the kidneys are about to be tore up from that. I'm seeing a lot of women, and if you look it up, there's a lot of lawsuits going on right now. I think it's either the liver. I think it's the liver. Yeah, they're having a lot of liver disease, allegedly from the Ozempic. And you see what they got. I mean, look what they got using it. They got some of the strongest women using it. Serena Williams. And what's the other one? Is it Simone Biles? What they need Ozempic for? But people don't even think of to look at that. Like, neither one of them have to take Ozempic. And look how they doing. They put the strongest black women in our face and was like, look, I take this. No, y'all don't. Y'all are not taking that for real. It said, Divine Photo said, I see this so many times when young men that were raised by ghetto moms, they move away from them and date women outside their race, opposite their mother. And I understand why. If your mom emasculated you and all you seen was rude aunties, moms, cousins, I mean, why would you like it? If you don't see them in good light. And I try to tell even black women that. I'll be like, you can't get mad at the men because that's their trauma. I mean, if that's their trauma. I mean, some people just fall in love with whoever they're around, but some men make it a for real, like, I'm never dating that ever. It says, JM, Mr. Walker, says weight gain is a huge issue. Oh, it definitely is. I mean, just look at a lot of women's ankles. Look at the ankles. I looked at a woman's ankle, no lie, maybe a couple months ago. And I was like, something's wrong with her ankle. That lady passed maybe like a week after. But it's like normal for people to be like that. Like it really is egregious. That part I learned to keep you. You're not lying about that. Losing weight the natural way is worth the journey. You gotta think we live in a world. People don't even drink. A lot of people don't even drink water. How many girls be like, I don't like water. Don't like the way it tastes. You know that box got the stink. You talking about you don't drink no water. For you to even say that out loud is crazy. Now that's egregious. This is LL said it took him years to get that. Yeah, it takes you years. Nobody just grows calf muscles. Everything you do in life takes work. There's nothing given to you. I don't care what it is. The dominant females are paid and look what they're doing with the dominant females. Every action movie, the men are getting slayed. They're getting beat up. The women are coming in with prom dresses on and saving y'all. I mean, every movie. There's not a movie where the woman doesn't save everybody. I don't care if it's a Tyler Perry movie. I don't care if it's a scary movie, action movie. I mean, it's programmed to be like that. And women look, and it makes our men look weak. But look who's doing the movies. I ain't got to say who's doing them. You know who's doing them. You know who owns Hollywood. It says crazy how some people I haven't seen run lose 50 pounds in 3 months. Yeah, you ain't even seen them run. They losing 50 pounds in 3 months, right? Yeah, because it's Ozempic. And that other one, what's the other one called with the M? The other one with the M too. I'm telling you, it eats your muscle away. It eats your muscle away it is not playing. Thank you, Mr. Walker. Said Serena is a Ozempic shareholder. And that makes sense. It makes sense why she was taking the little needle and putting it up to her leg or arm or whatever she was doing. That makes even more sense why she did that. As far as it's a money grab. A lot of things are money grabs. Even when Jamal Bryant was boycotting on Target. If you don't think he probably was getting a money grab from Amazon and Walmart. Like you gotta look a little further than what things are sometimes. Because if you boycott Target for the DEI program, why would you not boycott Amazon or Walmart or any of them? They didn't sign it. Like, so what would be any different? What would be the difference? People didn't think about that. People a lot of times like the herd effect. People do stuff other people do. Like I was like, I'm not like, why am I boycotting Target for what? Y'all didn't boycott McDonald's. You didn't boycott Chick-fil-A. Like, so like I'm a boycott because it's a popular thing to do. I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have your own mind. And you gotta think, once you shut down Target and you only got Amazon left, what do you think Amazon gonna do? They're gonna raise them prices like crazy. It's like T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, and everybody leaves Verizon and AT&T and everybody go to T-Mobile. T-Mobile's going to go up on their prices. So they don't have any competition at all. I grew up in a matriarchal feminine system. It's hell. And think about it. A lot of people grow up like that. A lot of people grow up where the women run everything. They run everything. Like, and it's like, what do you do with that? This goddamn Woman King. Yeah, like Woman King. Women King was a perfect example. And that violent, mark my words, every movie you watch, it don't matter what movie, just look at it, you're gonna be like, yep, here we go. Every movie you watch, you gonna see. The women are coming and the man is sitting there. He all breathing hard, crying on the ground, and she got to come pick him up. Or the woman tell the man, you go get the car. You get the car. Like they're trying to switch the roles. And that's not the way it is. That's not the way it's supposed to be. I guarantee it that Pastor Jamal was getting super kickbacks. Think about it. If you tear off my competition, why would I not give you money? Wouldn't that make sense? If you don't, because why didn't he go after all the stuff that was, if he was going for a certain reason, why'd you just pick them? If y'all don't think somebody didn't come in there from the other places and was like, we got a proposition for you. That's how it works. Even on here. If somebody really want to move you in a certain direction, they're going to come at you. They're going to try to move you the other direction. It says, and that's real. Like, it happens. Thank you, Mr. Walker, for the super chat. I so appreciate that. I honestly do. Like, a lot of celebrities are suffering right now with their kidneys, their liver. You can't use certain things just for you to lose weight like that. And everybody I know that ever did Ozempic or any of that type of stuff, they all are back. They gain weight back. Thundercat. They said they have a new Predator movie coming out. This is funny, and I don't even know what I was about to say. They have a new Predator movie coming out where the damn Predator teams up with 120. And I'm telling you, she's going to save the Predator. Predator gonna be hanging off the mountain, and she gonna be like, give me your hand. And she's going to save the Predator. Just think about that. Like, that's not cute. If you make kids think that all the women are so much more stronger than the men are, how are they gonna look at men? It's a reason why, like, you know what I mean? As a woman, as boisterous as I am, if a man tells me something, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen until I think he's wrong. That's what I'm trained to do. The next thing you know, they're gonna want James Bond to be. They do have a James Bond they are trying to put a woman as a James Bond. They actually are working on one. Yeah, they actually are working on one right now. It said like, I remember when Sanaa Lathan was with the Predator. That was like a love story. I was like, are they about to get married on here? It said this is the real books chat bot. What is the real books chat bot? I ain't never seen that. What's that about? Who was that in the chat? Like, look, all I'm saying is everything is playing out. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But, you know, just because I don't talk about stuff don't mean I don't see certain things. Oh yeah, this is the one I was talking about right here. Yeah, that one. And they said that one was for black people, they said. I'm like, how are they gonna corner the market and say that one's for us? I'm like, what? That makes no sense. That would make a Jamie Bond. They really are working on a female James Bond. You imagine them making a female James Bond before they let was it Idris Elba, whatever his name is, Idris, be one, because he was supposed to be. They was thinking about him being one, which I don't know why not. If Ice Cube can be Triple X, he actually did a good job in Triple X. I ain't gonna hold you, he did. After I seen Ice Cube do that, like, I'm like, shoot, things are possible. They gonna mess around, have Viola Davis being James Bond. They gonna mess around. Guarantee it. As Q Mike says, Disney and Star Wars have alienated their whole male audience, and now they're trying to win them back. But many are turning into anime. Yeah, I think anime is moving like super fast, like even more. You can't turn everybody off, you know. People got their own opinions, you know what I mean? I don't go against people, do what you want, but you can't turn a whole audience off. You can't. Like this, because this was happening though right now. Even in a lot of cartoons, if you look at a lot of cartoons, if you really sit there and watch some cartoons with some kids, you'll be looking at them cartoons like they are crazy. Like stuff is being planted into us, even with the girls. That's why all the girls think they're princesses. That's why all the women call themselves queens. Because anagenetics and numbers is how they assign medications to a market. Oh yeah, and they'll get medication ready just from tracking your phone. they know how much fast food you picking up. They know how much Coca-Cola and a Mountain Dew you drinking. Like for real. Like they honestly know. So that's all I'm saying. Everybody, please hit that like button. For y'all, I come on here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 9 p.m., 9:30, any one of those times. And on Friday, I come on here at 10 o'clock. Today I had to come at 10:30, but I'm only here about 10 o'clock on Fridays. So right now I'm doing 3 nights a week. Please hit that like button too, guys. Thank you, babies. I so appreciate y'all. Appreciate you rocking with me tonight. You said Jamie Bond, didn't you? I definitely said Jamie Bond. They're gonna mess around and tell you they are. They're gonna mess around and have Tracy Ellis Ross being James Bond. like just I'm telling you, like it's strange. Like it's like they just put up something where it was like all the females in a fire department was like it was all women. Thank you, Divine Photos. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I will be back on here. What's today? Today is Friday, so I will most likely be back here on Monday. I might pick up an extra day. Just depends. Just depends. But right now, I'm on 3 days so far. So hopefully y'all are catching me on them days. Unless something happen in the news and something go down, like you're gonna see me with a pop-up. But yeah, it's Saturday now. It is Saturday now. The Steelmatic Network. I went to your page today. Oh, thank you, baby. I so appreciate the super chat. The Real Books super chat at $2. Thank you, baby. Anna's cooking on a late night. You know I try. I do try. Look, we normally start off clowning. We normally clown, and then next thing we know, we take it into a direction. Always. Thank you, baby. Hopefully, if anybody is new in the chat, if y'all go live in the chat or anything, y'all going live this week, put it in the chat. Let my people know, because they will stop by there. You know, I share the love. And sometimes I'll be over there. So if you go live, you're doing things on YouTube, put it in the chat. Look, you know, when I come in somebody's live, you gonna know I'm there. You gonna know I'm there. And I will say the same thing for y'all. If y'all YouTubers, like, make it known. The ones that do, I mean, when I do see y'all in other chats, like, I hear people calling y'all's names. So, okay, so you're live at 10:30 a.m. Is that Pacific, Eastern? What are you? It said the powers at large are making these changes. Oh, of course. And you know how it goes. He said it's getting cold outside. It's getting cold outside already? Oh, Eastern. All right, so 10:30. So let me see what he said about that. That was live at 10:30. Oh, 10:30 a.m. Okay, 10:30 a.m. All right. Every day? Is that a Monday through Friday? Put it in the chat. Let them know. And you know, when y'all on my comments, y'all can put y'all's times y'all go on live and stuff like that. If I rock with you, I rock with you. So if y'all leave a comment on a video or something like that, like put in when y'all's going live and all that type of stuff. Okay, so you going tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow at 10:30, the Steelmatic Network with G Honda. They will be live tomorrow at 10:30. 10:30. I know I got some errands I gotta go run. Hopefully I can catch you on there. I'm gonna try to put a bell on. When do you go live after that? Is it only on do you go live on the weekend, on the weekdays? If you do, put in the chat. I'll put it up on the way out. Whoever, if anybody's new, put it in the chat. Hit the like button, guys. If you coming in here. Look, we've been cooking for what, almost 3 hours today. And also, when I go on other people's shows, I normally put a post up so y'all know. So whenever I'm on somebody else's show, please come and show your love. Okay, weekends at 9:15 p.m. Okay. So that is on weekdays, sorry. All right, so now y'all know. Holler at him, Look, if I mess with them, they probably cool people, guys. So look, holler at your people. Thanks, guys.